I do not care what you think. How amazing is that? Now, on the surface, you might think, oh, well, that's just rude. That's inconsiderate. That's even obnoxious of you to say. But really, embracing that truth has been the most freeing, the most liberating thing I've done ever in my life. Because by caring so much of what you think and the judgment of others, that's what's been holding me back my entire life from being me. By caring so deeply what others will think, the judgment, the ridicule, the reaction that I might get from others has kept me away from playing as me, from expressing me, from showing up as me. So what I wind up doing in those situations, much of my life, is either reserving any sort of action or activity because I fear the judgment, what others will think, or showing up so small as to play it safe. And you know that's no good ever. And the whole humorous irony of all of this is that whether this was in personal, whether this was in social, or whether this was in business, the caring of what others will think, the judgment from others, were often from people I either didn't know, didn't like, or didn't even respect. So how magnificent is that I would hand over all that power to those people and give them the power to judge, to react, and to feel that way. So it's been so liberating to say, I do not care what you think. And you know what? That actually allows me to care very deeply for you and about you. And it also allows the right people to attract and show up into my world and stop focusing on the people who I didn't know, who I didn't like, who I didn't respect, but still said, here, you be the judge. You judge me. And then sat back and had everything that I feared become self-fulfilling because that's what I would focus on. So today, that's been the game changer. By being able to slowly but surely, strategically, systematically, to rid myself of all that and not care. Whew. Here's the thing. If you like this discussion, if you like this kind of dialogue, if you're ready and willing to dig into this for yourself and have these kinds of discussions together so you can move through this. This coming November 6th, I'm going to be in Atlanta at the Westin Buckhead with my man, Michael Marcial. We're holding a very small, intimate workshop mastermind. And it's going to be 12 people max because we're going to be in a boardroom style session at a boardroom style table, 12 people at that table going through this kind of thing in a safe and supportive environment, working through all this, allowing you to rid yourself of these barriers that you know exist, because I've known my whole life that this always existed. I just didn't know how to move through it. So if you like this, if you want more of this conversation, get in touch. Leave a comment, private message me, let me know. Either way, whether you're in Atlanta on November 6th with us or we continue to have this conversation, I hope it's been helpful. Go continue to do the great work.